I love her. She a little ugly, but I love her. That's how that sounds.
Yeah. Just like raging, you get hit first time on the first day. I'm overseas getting paid. I see you looking with your looking ass hating. But I'ma still get paper. Lost taste nasty. I be like my page now so long. Place hoes don't chase them. Money is my first love. I fuck the way. 24's come cold. Call legend, no friends. My niggas ain't playing. We can ride out, I show you how to live. We can slide off and move to the bed. Just came out, somebody had on their shit. So 218, I think, or how it came out, but her birthday 8/12. I just see somebody showing 8/12 ticket in the 218 too. Yeah, I mean, he just showing two different ways that it came and that he hit. He played both of them numbers. So which one came up?
You live yet?
We live, baby. We live, baby.
That's what I tell them when you done. I knew it wasn't going to do that.
I mean, it's kind of old. Not up to date.
Still, hey. Yeah.
You gotta get a little bit of extra time when you old.
Yes, you do. You realize that ain't that. I regret waking up every morning.
Nah, it's not fun. You're getting old shit.
You gotta be stiff. You go like, damn.
Never felt no back problems until I hit them 30.
Man, you turn.
Hey, y'all.
What's going on, family and friends? What's the deal? Episode 200, you feel me?
What's the whole up?
Real though. No.
I was about to say, I'm about to 200. I know I ain't missed that many damn shows. Tell me something.
What's good? Roll up. Roll up with the whole up Wednesday. Hump day.
Go ahead.
You got a little drink for me. Shayna put a drink together for us.
You know,
sipping on
make
it.
You just have to putting your head down and getting drunk because then they're gonna be like, oh yeah, shame on not.
Shame on I'm fucked up. Shayna did it.
No, she did not.
It's all Shayna out.
Get your wheelies up.
It wasn't me.
Who? Oh.
That's just disgusting.
God, you said another one. We.
Even though it is, hump day. But no, that's not what I said.
I got this shit from This shit is disgusting.
Cuz, you remember that?
What?
Wheaties.
Wheaties. Yeah.
You gotta put like a half a bag of sugar in that shit just for it to be good.
You ain't got that sugar.
That's what you do.
I used to eat
With some good.
No, I'm all set. I don't like wheaties.
Milk.
I don't like
oat milk.
Raisin bran. My son like the raisin bran.
I can't fuck with raisins. I eat grapes, but I can't fuck with raisins. No. That shit just soggy, gooey.
It's not though.
Nah.
Like,
What up, though? What up, though? What? Chewy.
They roll past Jeff's name.
What up, though? Nah, I can't fuck with those.
I'm not a big cereal eater to begin with, but I'm on all of the cereal and stay after your teeth.
I'm a serial killer.
Oh shit. Well now, please don't let the police hear that.
Frosted Flakes. You know, I kill Frosted Flakes.
What current events do we have today? What have y'all heard going on?
Tori and Megan Thee Stallion going at it on Twitter.
What? Still?
Uh-huh.
For what?
No, they been going at each other.
But see, okay, now that she broke up with
Social
Cardi,
media.
she gonna start back more.
No, for
stuff.
Cardi, he been addressing Tory too. So basically, they pushed his hearing back again until April,
What up, bro?
and apparently, I guess it's for whatever evidence or DNA they have or don't have, but he
Yeah,
keeps getting it put.
That nigga did listen, man.
Nah,
If he would have shot her in the foot, he would have been pushing back. That nigga would have locked up. Come
no,
on, man.
they celebrities and
Man.
shit is inconclusive. I think he did it.
Shot her in the back of the foot?
I think he did it.
For sure, boy.
But they were going at each other, and then her best friend started chiming in, going off on them, calling them little niggas like little dog in, and he like, yo, big ass bitch, you mad because I was fucking you and your best friend. Like
Man.
they was hamming today.
Damn.
He was saying that to her?
Yeah, Tori was saying that first.
She married, he hitting both of them.
Yeah, she like nigga,
She
I'm not. No, she said I wasn't pressed about you or that bitch. Like
Oh.
that's not what it was. And then she started upping receipts.
He wasn't touching the bottom then.
What's he supposed to Scotty boy?
With the messages that he sent her apologizing for it and saying how drunk he was and all this other stuff. And she like, so if you didn't shoot me, what the fuck you apologizing for? And saying how drunk, you know what I'm saying? Like, she like, try to lie your way out of this one.
He could have been apologizing for anything.
Right.
Just specifically
Ooh,
saying that
y'all
he's
know.
apologizing for shooting her. No, I'm just saying, because technically, when you in court, you got to have
Statistically
evidence.
wise.
Yes, that too.
There you have it. White boy say you got some shit on, bro. Numbers don't lie. Share this live, y'all. Share this live. Share this live. I'm just
They
saying.
been hamming on each other today.
They need to just stop it, though. You know.
It is what the fuck it is.
Well, no, it's gonna be what it's gonna be once they make to that court date.
But he keep
Or he
getting
did.
it pushed back. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's sus as fuck. Like,
I don't think he doing it.
Right, but how is he getting it pushed
That's the
back?
court's doing it. That ain't him.
You talk, he paying money to get it pushed back? Or what?
That ain't him. That's the court's problem. I'm pretty sure you're ready to get that shit over so you can tell the whole story.
Hell yeah.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, they was going on each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see that.
Glimpses of it.
Like I said, I don't think he did it though, honestly.
Like, who know?
You know what? Master.
You know what you know.
Master of disaster, baby.
Share this live, y'all. Share this live. It's Wednesday. Smoking weed Wednesday. As y'all know.
Go to good weed. I'm talking about high. I'm talking about. So,
I got a question.
how was the concert? Who went to the concert?
Shit.
I seen a lot.
I did on YouTube.
How was it?
He said on YouTube.
I enjoyed it.
I heard it was lit.
I definitely tried, huh?
I heard Fabulous didn't show up or he wasn't there. But I guess everybody else was.
It's that weekday shit for me. Like, I have
Right,
to take
yeah,
That shit was
off
like on
Was
Tuesday,
it
the
right?
Monday?
next
I
day.
think it was Monday.
Yeah.
Monday, yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
And I have to go to work the next day. Like,
Yeah.
no. Give me a Saturday.
I mean,
Right?
no. I said, these knees ain't the same.
Absolutely.
be telling them about their party and then, you know what I'm saying?
I be
Yeah.
saying,
I don't be at the site.
It ain't the same no more.
No, I ain't like
I don't have the site.
Shit was
You know,
live.
like,
People shit was
y'all
live.
remember our concert that we went to?
Yeah.
That was Smoke Town.
Oh,
Oh man,
man.
that was back in the day.
Ooh-wee.
That was
That was the
lit.
first up in Smart.
That's something to go to. You know what I'm saying?
We had it.
And we were stoners. It was like fresh, perfect.
And that whole bitch was decked out.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Heavy
Nice
dope
to
dope. You know what I'm saying?
It
Heavy
was
dope.
nice to remember.
y'all sound like I had a real good time.
Oh, yes, we did that. We did that. It was on a woman's attendance that you couldn't lose.
Okay, I got a question.
Oh, you had a question. You had one
Of course,
first?
I got a question.
Try to get him.
This is a rarity.
Loose name joint. Let's go.
This fake ass thing.
Message.
We ain't gonna go there. Not right now.
Let's see what you got.
I'm gonna pour my shot.
Something simple, you know.
Yeah, something simple.
Yeah. You could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be? If you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be?
You go first since you asked the question.
I would change probably like a better education. Like I would want to like go to school,
Would you
like
say
Chinese, go to school and shit.
If you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be?
Just you know, just little things here and there, you know.
That's a deep ass
No,
question.
Yeah.
I mean, like for me,
Like, if I could be able-
be.
If I could be able to, like, you know, how you grow up and you, I mean, but some kids are born with it. Then you learn as you go. Some kids are born with it, but to be able to strategize, you know, smart ass kids, you know, learn very, very early and carry with you like up until now, like.
That got me thinking.
That's that.
You could change something about your childhood. I mean, if you could change anything. You could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be?
Yeah.
For me,
It'd be educational.
What up, cuz?
I just want to be able to know about credit at the age of 14. Studying that.
Right.
And
A lot,
learn
yeah.
about
man.
anything with you know, anything that makes sense besides going the street way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I haven't been in the streets. You know, I'm just talking. But, you know, way of life. Something different.
All right.
To the team.
That's what we live this.
If you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be? Leah said, that's hard because I was dealt a crazy hand, but it made me the strong person I am. I think I would have gotten therapy sooner to manage my anger.
Yeah.
That.
Okay, what it do?
Without getting too deep or going into too much detail, I agree with Leah to get in therapy. My mother passed when I was young, and my father did not have a hand in raising me at all. And I believe that fathers are very necessary to both girls and boys. Because unfortunately, I couldn't recognize fuck niggas early. And where I didn't believe that I had, you know, like daddy issues or, you know, anything like that, I did notice that the more attention I got, you know, from the males, how it felt without being able to decipher what was good and what was bad. I had to let experience be a teacher. So that and therapy, absolutely. I, at my grand big age of 30-something, and I just, like literally just started making the steps towards therapy.
Yeah.
You could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be? Corey?
Shit, I really don't know. I do agree with like the better education.
strategizing, taking care of money, managing it, saving,
Money management.
fucking your financial shit.
Money management for sure.
Man, like
Everything.
you knew then what you know now. Like
Right, yeah.
you was so ahead of the game.
I was in a throw it in the bag. Like my aunt and uncle were completely different than my mother. My mother was very like fiscally responsible, but my aunt and uncle, they was getting cars repossessed, lights cut off. You know what I'm saying? Like they did not value a dollar at all, and both of them had like professions where, you know what I'm saying, they got fast money, so they spent money fast.
Right.
You didn't hear much about bank accounts. You didn't hear about IRAs. You didn't hear about 401ks, 403bs.
You didn't hear about college.
I literally had to force myself, teach myself. Like I went down when I got to Wayne State. I went to the Student Center building and the Welcome Center, and I was there for like a whole shift from 8 in the morning to 8 in the evening, getting what I needed to get for financial aid because they were not trying to help me, and I knew absolutely the fuck nothing. Like nothing. But I was determined. And like I said, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. By the time I left, I had my financial aid straight. I was declared an independent student. Like, you know, took the steps that I needed to, but it wasn't because of them niggas. Because they was like, yeah, nah. What you need that school for anyway? Go get a job.
You could change anything about the way you were raised. What would it be?
I would say education.
Education would probably be number one.
Focusing on what I really need to know instead of telling me all the bullshit. You know, I did need to know it, but it wasn't as important as, you know.
I learned one of the lessons over my head.
I mean, you're gonna live and learn.
Man, that's a lot
That's
stronger.
that's just what
Just
it
like
is.
same shit, you know what I'm saying? Just going through that shit early age. Lose my father at a young age, a lot of other shit transpired. So it's like, you know, you grew up a little bit different than most.
It is, you know.
Yeah.
Growing up out there, hell yeah, you grew up different.
Look at shit.
Gene therapy was serious too, you know what I'm saying? But at that age, you be like, man, fuck therapy.
Right.
I ain't nothing about
Well, it depends on the influence that you had, because if you're the parent, the surviving parent, or the people who are around you are for it, you know what I'm saying, then you won't think of it as fuck it as much. You may, you know, kids already think they just know every fucking thing and they can manage their emotions and all this shit until you get in it. But I really feel like with my fact, because I came from a devout, religious ass family where they're like, okay, we're gonna take it to God in prayer. We'll go in this house, stay in this house. You're not about to tell our business to no strangers. Da 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 da. When you know I'm not getting any good advice, I'm not getting any sound advice, I'm not getting good coping mechanisms. You know, I'm just getting ways to pacify shit and do everything the fuck wrong. Like getting a non-biased opinion or somebody who can challenge your thoughts. Because therapy or even just opposing views can help you because it opens your mind to a different realm to think outside of the way you think.
Help you with your people, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
that is how I think.
it could if you have that type of support system. And for men especially, like I think that y'all need more, like a bigger male network or therapy more, because it's so much shame that comes with your friends. Like, oh, you can't, you know, the stigmas that y'all grew up with. You can't cry. You know, it's not manly to show this feeling or show this emotion. Or, you know, if you are feeling down about a bitch, or, you know what I'm saying, like, y'all can't be, you know what I'm saying, open and free with emotions when y'all go through depression, y'all go through insecurities, y'all go through, you know, shit on the job, and being a black man walking out of your house in fear some days, you know, you don't know if you're going to make it. And as women, you know, we tend to make things harder sometimes. And if you don't have a woman who is there, you know what I'm saying, if you just got a bunch of slides, you can't find solace in the slide. You know what I'm saying, it's momentary, but you know what I'm saying, you need something that's going to continuously pour into you, and y'all don't have that. I told my friends a while ago, like, it's hard being a black woman, but I don't envy black men at all. Like, that's why I try to be a safe haven for y'all.
You know, we always looked at, you know, a certain way when we're around certain.
You said, how do we make things harder?
Some women make things harder by not listening, by creating more problems than solutions. And every time we have an issue,
Not all.
no,
Some.
yeah. I mean, but the thing is, and I speak for, you know, just me. I self-check a lot because I'm not the only person that's going through something. So I'm very cognizant of, you know, when my guy is going through something, I'm not gonna pile my shit on top of his shit just because I have an attitude or whatever. Now, this is not to be confused. Like, if you are fucking with somebody who is terrible, but instead of, you know, creating all this big kicking up dust, get the fuck on. Like, you don't have to, you know what I'm saying, go above and beyond for somebody who's undeserving. So when I say make it worse, like, not sewing into him, not pouring into him. The same way that we want to be checked on, they may not say it because they may not even know how, but they want to be checked on too. When we tell them, make sure you call me, let me know that you made it safe, or did you eat today? Sending them some shit, giving them a compliment, because men matter too. Not just the sexual ego or, you know. Absolutely.
That's simple recognition.
I said, and that's the sad part about it. I agree. We are stereotyped to be the strong, muscular guy. Like, we don't have any feelings and emotions as well. So that's where the support lacks mentally.
Absolutely. And I want more women to recognize that. But see, that unlocks conversations that need to just be had in general.
You can't do that though, because women gonna call themselves pussy.
I was about to say, because of
pussy.
what
guys is the new females now.
That's a favorite line.
Because of maybe what they did not have or they didn't see. We have to normalize emotions for men, and emotions, period. You have to be able to manage them. Being emotionally mature is a fucking thing. Right. So no, I don't accept that that's just how I am and da 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 da. You don't know how to effectively communicate. Either you are willing to be taught and learn, or you know what I'm saying, it ain't shit that but to be emotionally mature enough to encounter people and maneuver around their attitudes, their moods, and you know what I'm saying? Like, men don't have periods, but they have periods. You know what I mean?
She said, however, everyone was not loved. However, everyone was not loved the same, so they will dish out different ways of showing or accepting love. It's hard being patient with someone who doesn't know love.
I do. When you are for men and women, because I say for myself, and that's one of my questions, and I guess we can kind of segue into it. One of the hard parts about dating me is I was raised off of survival, not love. So I don't accept a lot of shit easily, and I don't, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's very, very hard for me to decipher, you know what I'm saying, if you are really loving on me, are you attacking me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm always in yes.
Right.
So it is very hard for me to let my guard down because I was not, you know, after a certain point for 14, I was defending myself like a motherfucker. Saying, you know, for men who may not have had the love from their mother or their father, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just have love in general. So, and I ask men, especially, have you ever witnessed your mother be loved properly? Most of the men that I know say no. So, how do you know how to love a woman? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no blueprint.
Statistically wise.
This is where experience has to be the teacher. And you have to learn the person that you with because every woman is different. But using your effective listening. Because what was good for Samantha may not be good for Shayma.
Leah said, I would rather a dude tell me so I can see how I can help because I'm doing all I can and now you got me looking at myself.
What if you don't know how to work?
When you need. Right, Miss Pumpkin said, take emotions out of the whole relationship and ask yourself, are we good for each other? How are we enhancing each other? She said, Leah, yes, but it's sometimes a pride thing for a man to ask his woman for help. Sure, I ain't got no problem asking for help. Fuck that. I need help. Help me. Help, please. Help, please.
You gotta feel the kind of way about asking your mate.
But you know what? That comes. A lot of guys that's like that, they are raised in a household to believe don't ask a woman for nothing. Women don't know nothing. You have to be the leader and blah 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 blah. I had a guy tell me not too long ago, "Oh man, you gotta expect a woman not to know nothing." What? This nigga told me you got to expect a woman not to know nothing. Like women are not leaders, men are not. I'm like, well, I went to HVAC school, and there are some women that know how to work on furnaces and air conditioners better than some men.
Yeah.
So how could you actually say that women are not born leaders? You old enough to be my daddy. You talking like this?
I mean, but that's the mindset. And like I just heard Kevin Samuels not too long ago basically tell a woman, like, it really does not matter how many accolades you have or anything. You still don't know shit. You don't know how to, shut the fuck up. And we can't fuck your degree. You can't be no leader. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, instead of like being progressive and actually partnering, we're not our parents. We're not our grandparents. So where you have more women who were not going to school and not focusing on careers, but solely on taking care of house, home, kids. But we don't live in that, you know what I'm saying?
No.
That generation no more.
But that's why the women so more aggressive and get so bad. But it was a mixture of the old days and the day. It had to be perfect.
But you can create that mixture because I don't want to be.
I went to school in 6th grade.
I don't want to be the leader in my relationship. Not all the time.
I mean, man took care of the home.
No woman.
The women took care of the kids, family.
No woman should want to be wear the pants in a relationship. No woman should want to do that. You either gonna be equally submissive to your man, or you're gonna be not equal and submissive to your man.
But we're submissive to each other, because there is an exchange of power. So where you are weak, I can be strong and vice versa. So there is because men, even though y'all don't like to look at the word the same way women don't like to say the word, y'all submit to us in different type of ways too. You can concede because everything is not built for the argument. So it's kind of like, you know what? I'm gonna let her have it. You know what I'm saying? Or, whatever the case may be. Like, what keeps the harmonious household for you?
I want to submit them. I mean, that's me. But I want a real woman who can, handle all that. Mm-hmm. Like you said, that can take the part where I slack at sometimes.
It's just crazy
how I be seeing something.
It's just crazy how some things men are not allowed to do. So say society, we can't cry. Can't show emotion.
You can't show me your emotions.
I was showing damage when I'm people.
I can't.
It's hard for me to do that.
I can't. But at some point, you have to. My thing is, I need to know you, and in knowing you and knowing how to help you, I need to know what's harming you. And if you are always having this representative of or this front, then it's no use to me. Because you're not giving me you. I'm asking for you. Whatever comes along with you, what the problems are, whatever. Because the thing is, I'm giving you me, good, bad, ugly, and in between. And you pick and choose what you like and what you don't like. But by all means, if it's anything that you dislike in me, if you're not about to help me fix it or enhance it, shut your ass up.
Okay. What, you got a question? You got a question?
My question was, without blaming women and ladies, without blaming men, what's hard about dating?
What's hard about dating?
Yeah, about what's hard about dating you. So without blaming women, like, these hoes ain't shit. No. Without blaming somebody else, what's hard?
So owning up to your own shit.
Yeah, what's hard about dating?
What's so hard about dating yourself?
What?
Being too serious, I guess.
Being too serious, like how?
Like, get serious with life. Like, sometimes I be too serious, but I'm also good.
Being very,
People can't take it.
very picky.
You know what I'm saying?
Picky.
I'm very
You
nice.
like, ooh,
That's a mud. I'm very picky.
I don't like her toenail. Oh,
Oh, no, that's definitely no.
That might, and I ain't gonna say the toenail.
you know, people like Marcus, you pulling the sheets up,
Fingernail.
looking at her hammer toe. This be bad as hell from the ankles up.
We almost had it.
Damn it.
We almost had it.
Damn it.
We almost had it.
Damn it, Bigfoot.
Yeah, very picky.
She.
Turn off. Oh, man, yeah.
He said something.
Something.
What's hard about, so Warren said he getting too serious at times. Raja, what about you?
What's the question?
What's hard about dating you?
The question is, what's hard about dating you without blaming anybody?
Who you want to?
What's hard about dating me? What's hard about dating me? I have mood swings.
Oh, shit.
He said, oh shit now.
I mean, we all have mood swings. Because it's two sides. I believe it's two sides to everybody's side. It's two sides to everybody's side, and I believe we all have mood swings. Some just.
Yeah, but you gotta learn how to control it.
Ain't no control in it. Whatever type of mood you in at that time is the type of mood you in at that
You
time.
can change it though.
You don't have
You can change it. Just
Not that bad.
yes, you can.
Brother.
Change your mind, change
Yes.
your life.
Change your mindset, man. Have a lucid dream, man.
Right.
I'll tell you one right now. Mary Jane is saying.
Real though.
Yes.
Okay, Corey, what you at?
100 to
Ain't nothing wrong with the Pisces, okay?
Ain't
Ain't nothing wrong with the Pisces.
But
They're
y'all
the
are
best.
ruled by,
They're the best in the world.
I want to say Jupiter or something like that. Whatever the planet is that is that's fantasy. When you rule by fantasy, I mean a lot of your motherfucking shit is not realistic. So you be getting mad at shit.
No.
Ain't even.
I get that. I'm too serious all the time, but I believe it's the trauma I come with. I can have a short fuse at times, and I say what's on my mind sometimes, with any regard for anyone's feelings.
fuck your feelings up.
It be like that sometimes. Sometimes shit happens and people don't think, spur of the moment type shit.
Sometimes you do gotta bite your tongue, though.
Shit happens.
Sometimes you do gotta bite it. Hold back.
If you think, hey,
Chill with it.
you gotta pick your battles. Every action does not cause for a reaction. That's what I'm talking.
Oh, do you get the more you learn that?
Chill.
What you got, Corey?
Shit.
But shit, I got a question. Here.
Oh, come on. What were your? I was just
Fuck that
appointed.
nigga. He ain't got
I ain't
shit.
say I ain't had
Fuck that nigga. He ain't got shit.
Let's go, Lloyd.
What it is, nigga. Right.
You consider yourself a forgiving person.
Nope.
I know he don't.
No,
That's quick.
no, he was gonna say no.
That was very, very quick.
That's right, for you.
He ain't got that.
Let me tell you something. The question is, that was a good question too, because
You want a person.
you ain't came with shit in a minute. He ain't came with shit in a minute. Good question. Watch what you doing. Watch what you doing. Watch what you doing. Watch what you doing.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The question was,
Are you a forgiving person?
do you consider yourself to be a forgiving person?
Yeah.
No, I do not.
Yes.
Why?
I agree with you, Stacey.
Why?
I can't forgive you and not fuck with you, man.
Yeah.
Fuck all that. I'm gonna not forgive you.
100.
Listen, I'm gonna not forgive you and not fuck with you. A double whammy.
No, it's not a double whammy.
Shit.
It is what?
I'm a very forgiving person. I literally forgive people for stuff that people just check us out.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Listen, fuck you and the horse you rolled in.
We on
Fuck
the same
you.
page.
So wait a minute, okay, I'm not done with my answer. We're gonna go around the table. Corey, are you a forgiving person?
Yes.
Why?
Right, what up, bud?
They gotta hurt.
Fuck out of here, man. Shane, are you a forgiving person?
I am.
Why? Don't say because you got hurt.
Because I want to. Forgiveness ain't for them, it's for me.
Correct. There you go.
So
I don't know.
Are you a forgiving person?
I forgive you.
Why?
Because I don't believe my whole grudge is good. I mean,
It's not about holding no grudge.
But it's,
it really depends on the situation.
you don't want to, when you don't want to forgive a person, it's kind of like a get back.
Share this live, man.
It's,
I can forgive you, but I won't fuck with you.
I do not have to grant you access to me ever the fuck again. So, hey, you did some fucked up shit. I kind of wanted to beat your ass, but hey, it's all good. That lets me know who you are and where we are. And let that shit be done. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for the people who you forgive, if you decide to still pursue relationships for whatever the case may be, if it's a big something or a little something. Because cheating is a thing, you know, women forgive cheating more than men do. And I've been saying for the longest that we need to take a play out of the men's playbook and stop forgiving the shit and be like them. However,
They like to do dumb shit like fucking. They like to do dumb shit like fucking brother or your cousin or the ops or your man. Thinking they getting enough. Think all along.
I really feel like he's trying to take a shot at me.
Listen, thinking all along.
I feel like he's trying to take a
thinking
shot.
all along that they getting the ups on you, but they make themselves look stupid. You don't give a fuck.
How is that making her look stupid? Because she doing what she want to do.
Yeah.
Well, why would you touch my cousin?
Because I want to.
But you look stupid.
How
Because
do I look stupid? Maybe he looks stupid.
that's
I
nasty.
did what I nasty to who? You fuck a bitch and then you go fuck another bitch. Do you look stupid? I fucked the nigga, then I fucked your cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it is what the fuck it is.
No, it's not.
I mean, no, you're right, but it's over with.
It's over. I mean, but when it's over, it's over.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's over. And let's be clear.
Well, just cut it.
Everybody.
You want to fuck.
I don't condone that type of feedback anymore. But for the woman that I used to be,
Because the woman can't handle it.
for the woman that I used to
And
be,
try to kill it.
okay, I used to want to get my lick back. And when I got my lick back, I got my lick back.
That wasn't no lick back.
Yes, it was.
But just imagine.
But I don't. But see, here's the thing, Raja. I don't give a fuck about what you think. Like, I didn't care about how he felt when
You don't
I
listen.
fucked the ops.
You don't listen. You don't care about what nobody thinks. I understand that.
I do.
Apparently not, because that's why you did it.
No, I
You
didn't.
didn't care.
I did it because I wanted to. I did it because there was a window of opportunity, and we took it. I did it because I knew that it would hurt his feelings, and at the end of the day, that's all I wanted to do. He definitely fucking complicated, and that is all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
She knew it was over with.
It was. I wasn't trying to get back to that
I'm like, you daddy, ho.
nigga. I be that. I will be.
That's
Of course.
I'll
I'll be the dirty hoe.
Like, what I deal with, you know what I'm saying? Like, once you cross that line, which a lot of women did, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of them lie a lot.
Habitual
But
line
A
stepper.
lot of them ain't gonna cross that path and tell you the truth, but they don't, you know, they ain't gonna do that.
I definitely tell the truth.
But, no.
When I was in my supreme get back, I wanted him to feel it. So I wasn't concealing or hiding anything. And I still don't subscribe to titles or any of that shit. You call me ho, your mama ho. I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? So what? So So what?
Everybody's old.
Leah said that forgiveness is for me. I've literally had nightmares about someone that did horrible things to me until I forgave and let it go.
You have to. It eats up at you. And when you think about it, like, mentally, your subconscious is not resting. Is this person that you so fucking like hot over, you are bent the fuck
You ain't
out of
necessarily
shape.
gotta be hot and bent over like that.
They're not losing any sleep over you. They're not going through the same type of turmoil. So whatever the case may be, weigh your options out. It showed you who they are. And Maya Angelou told us, when they tell you who they are, believe them. When they show you who they are,
So I fuck a cousin or a brother because
I wanted to.
it's a million niggas in the world.
Right.
Why? Because why we still here? Like
Right.
because I wanted to. We were okay. So in my case,
But you did that purposely though.
I didn't go seeking him out. We were already friends. We was already cool. And so my dude didn't like him off some other shit that didn't have anything to do with me, but he knew that me and this guy was cool. Now, with us being in a relationship, my friendship with old boy was very, very scarce because my man don't like you. And if my man don't like you, I mean, I can't hang out with you.
That's real.
But when my man started fucking up and I wasn't in a position where I didn't want to let him go yet, I wanted to see if I could get my leg back. So I started hitting him up more. Hey, I'm about to be here. Why don't you, pull down on me? I'm going to slide down on you or what? Catch me, you know what I'm saying? Like, making sure that we conveniently bump into one another. So when the opportunity presented itself after we went to a bar and I was supposed to be meeting my ex for dinner, I sent him the text, like, hey, you're not going to make it. And I had a key to this place. I'm like, if you want me to come over after I'm done, something came up. But with him, did my little whole bath, pop. Then, went to my nigga house.
I told you, she women.
I mean, because I still wanted to see him.
Hey,
Listen, hey, that's what shit a nigga do. Hold on. That's what shit a nigga do.
no more less.
So we have been drinking.
Hold on now. Hold on, listen. The number one lesson. You watch that pussy.
Because you got to.
Oh, man.
You got to.
Oh, man,
Yeah, put my leg up on the bathtub and everything. I got in there.
I'm going to do the first thing. That's something I'm doing anyway.
Men are not dogs. Don't say that. Men are not dogs. Don't say that.
So, I guess.
Don't say that because if we are dogs, what are you? Because you lay down with us.
Every dog got a bitch, and I say that religiously.
Damn.
So, for every man that ain't shit, it's probably 3 women that ain't shit.
Damn.
Because we all never y'all.
You right. And they love that ain't shit nigga. That dog ass nigga you talking
Ain't
about.
nobody said that. Ain't nobody said that.
That ain't what you wrote up.
Nobody said
That
that.
ain't what you wrote up.
Anywho, in the context of I knew what I was doing.
She deserves to be what she wants.
She said that like this to my girl.
Hey, boo. Listen.
Hey, listen, I got in your ass.
He did. Let me tell y'all.
Listen.
As soon as I walked
I told
in,
her.
Corey let me sit down for a second to get comfortable. He cut straight the fuck into
Cut
me.
that ass up. You know what I'm saying?
So listen. All right. They're going to find my black ass on. I ain't going to miss no more show.
I told her.
That's for sure.
Bullshit.
I'm sorry.
She don't leave us on stuff, you know what I mean?
I'm sorry. I love y'all and I love them.
This is the motherfucking family.
It's been a lot going on. It's
She
not.
deserves to do she. But okay, just because she deserves that don't mean you call us no dogs.
I mean,
Dogs,
Dogs, man.
Girl.
I mean, just not a dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga was terrible. Our relationship was just toxic. I put up on this nigga in my, like I said, shout out to Kyra today. It's her birthday. In her mama truck. She had a Durango. Her mom used to just let us take the truck because she ain't drive. I pull up next to my man, in this truck, and he is getting head from a bitch at a stoplight.
Damn. At a stoplight? Eyes closed.
And when the club blew, I'm beeping at this bitch.
The eyes closed.
Listen, close like a motherfucker, but as soon as he look over to the right, see me up in this Durango, that bitch pull off and ran every red light down Woodward. Okay? Like, literally. Like I said, shout out to Kyra. It's her birthday. I love her. But when I tell you my bitch was on it, she was like inch high pride that she was following this nigga and everything. Bitch, I got eyes on her.
That's the type of shit y'all do.
Listen. Because, like, what the fuck are you doing? And
shit crazy.
that was my, my college years.
She said every man is not a dog, but men.
I was 21 and stupid.
She said every man is not a dog.
Man, that's 21. Damn, don't try to talk. Hey, hold on. Hold it.
God damn.
Hell no.
Go ahead, man. Thank you very much.
Every man is not a dog. A man do dumb shit. When a female do what you do, it's a problem. No.
Yeah.
I won't leave.
No. That's not true. That's not true.
I agree.
That's not true. That's not true because two wrongs
can't handle that shit.
two wrongs don't
Y'all
make a
cannot.
right.
Y'all cannot.
Niggas can't show it that
Y'all
shit.
cannot. Y'all cannot.
It's so
If
crazy.
I pull a you on you,
Yeah.
please believe you are going to
Let's just say majority.
I think if you heard.
Majority men can't take it.
So you can take it. If a bitch pulling you on you, you can take it.
If I did it, that means I don't give a fuck.
What he doing? He ain't gonna take that shit.
You crazy as hell.
That shit.
If I did it, that means I don't care.
That shit hurt. It hurt different.
Here.
Whatever.
It hurt different.
Why you move up, move
I don't care
up?
who it is.
Oh no, that's our last day together. She said, "Girl, I would have forgot who car I was in."
Listen, I'm telling you, it was a high-speed chase down Woodward. I ran every red light, and he was in a Grand Am. Me too. Oh, bitch, we gonna do this today.
She gonna say every.
That made my shit so soft. I'm like, oh shit.
Right.
Man, the bitch was in the girl who was in the passenger seat was looking so shook. I'm like, if one of y'all let me get out this bitch and I catch you, I swear to God, I'm gonna be y'all the both of you.
She said, "Right, we have a feeling like
You shouldn't be done with. You shouldn't be how that was. You know what I mean? Right
Man,
now.
I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can see the shit. You see this nigga dick out. Baby girl is bobbing and we then. I need your attention. I beat the horn. That bitch looked up and his face just got pale as fuck. And he just took off through the red
I'm trying
light.
to be rude, but ain't nothing like some driving in.
Well,
That's that NASCAR.
it was cut. It was NASCAR like a bitch, okay? We was Grand Prix like a straight down mover. And that nigga did not stop at one light.
Okay, so to piggyback off that, do you believe in giving people a second chance? And why?
She said it was so.
No, I don't believe in giving people second chances.
Why?
Because you knew what you did the first time. You knew it was wrong. You should have did the shit.
Listen,
Like,
we're all human beings.
I don't want to hear that shit, man.
Nobody is free from error.
Nobody is perfect.
I want to see. It depends on
If I
where.
care about you.
If I care about you, where we are in our
how serious it
relationship,
was.
and where your intention lies after that. Because the thing is, you can be fluffing me, full of bullshit. Don't pacify me.
Right.
And I can tell if I'm being pacified or if you really, really want to make a conscious change. Because some people you have to grow with.
Right. Yeah.
And if they don't know, if they are new to the shit, that's a different level of fucking pain. Right? So, in that type of case, yes, I give second chances because you didn't know the first time, or I'm still in the midst of teaching you how to treat me and I love you.
Right.
But don't make a fucking fool of me. And it's a difference when you just all out abandoning my relationship or our relationship, and being disrespectful and just not knowing how to maneuver in something new. So I do believe in second chances to a certain
You
extent.
said not when it's disrespectful and blatant.
Oh yeah, no, blatant disrespect,
Sure,
no.
it's messy. You know what I'm saying?
So that's a different kind of cheat. He ain't getting no fucks to see.
It's not. And I know everybody.
So they have to put effort into it, but I do feel second chances sometimes don't go as far as expected.
Yeah, I mean,
But man is different though. Man can't
it
take
depends
some
on what
shit.
happened.
Cause y'all don't know how to get y'all feelings hurt.
Cut your ass off.
Y'all do not know how to get y'all feelings hurt.
I don't. I ain't gonna lie.
In no
I
type of
heard
situation, if you
That shit
hurt,
hurt.
you are mad. Like, bitch,
No,
you got your nerve.
I ain't gonna call you too many bitches.
Hurt my feelings. No, you but this might be your, you know, you talking to you.
Yeah,
But
If
you know
I
what I'm
really
saying?
love you, I already love you.
But it's a mental turmoil kind of thing. You love her, but you still pissed the fuck off because you don't know how to have your feelings hurt.
Right.
And it's like we're supposed to be conditioned to have our feelings hurt. We and we not. And what men like y'all fail to remember is females have egos too. My ego sometimes can be bigger than yours.
No, that's the worst feeling in the world. Man wise, but talking about having your heart broke. Like some hook, like some bullshit happening, boy, you tore in pieces.
Yeah.
Pissed off.
Boy, you tore in pieces.
She said humans are weak, especially men. Most men, they just act like when they see a fat ass or a bad bitch, they can't help themselves.
What?
I don't even men like attention. But the thing is, it's men and women because females we love to be adorned.
Y'all love to see
Please
a long dick.
I don't give a fuck about it. Hey, listen. No. I don't give a fuck. If it's not my thing, like if I'm not going home to my stomach, I don't care about it.
Shit, y'all still want to see this on the deck?
Y'all talking about
Y'all search for it.
I'm saying,
Who was it?
In the midst of Nelly,
Who's that Stevie Wonder?
if it was Nelly, we was disappointed because he was fine and he came up short, but that's different. That's different. I won't, but what women fuck up is we like attention too. Y'all forget us. Y'all forget us. Once you get us, y'all be done. Like, oh, I don't have to do this, that, and third. And that's normally where the door be open. It's not we getting attention from elsewhere.
Stacey said men will fuck 10 bitches. Oh, girl going on a date and get about to shoot.
Man, what a lunch date. And don't let it be like your work husband or some shit.
lunch day for?
Bitch.
What?
Bitch. Like this nigga bought me some chili cheese fries for $5, nigga.
A cup of ice.
You see what I'm saying?
Women is way more friendly.
Hell yeah.
I don't believe that.
And women get way more attention.
I
You know
don't
she gonna say,
believe that.
oh no, he cool. He just being
You don't believe
filthy.
what? Tell the truth.
I'm telling you, honestly,
Women
not
get
true.
way more attention than niggas. Come on now.
Because they get from both, they get from both men and women. They get from both sexes.
Niggas are so weak as hell.
Motherfucker, female is like a zombie.
But
Anywhere you go,
She's still
a nigga trying to
Women
talk to you.
are housed too
If you
now.
at Walmart,
They
you might
hitting
have 5 niggas
motherfuckers.
trying to talk to you.
We are forward. We sending drinks. We hurting y'all shit too. We straight up females.
What's that
Girl,
percentage?
please.
Uh-oh.
Right now, tell me that
Nah,
percentage.
that's like 10%.
Statistically wise,
Tell me that, please.
Statistically
the
wise,
percentage of a woman,
my male
the
friend,
percentage
and
of
my
a
brother.
listen.
my
The
brother.
percentage, the percentage, they are in this percentage. Okay, your friends and your brother are in this percentage. Okay. Statistically wise, the percentage of women sending a man a drink, being very aggressive, letting them know that they want that, is probably 27%.
Lies.
What's that?
Lies. We can get Frank on the phone right now.
Girl,
Right now.
please.
My homeboy.
Women,
My homeboy.
women will
He's doing.
But that's
What you
really
gotta understand,
That's real.
Frank is not a normal guy.
ain't as rare though.
He is a normal guy.
No, he's not.
Why he not? He a normal nigga.
No, he's not. He's in a different type bracket. That's not a nigga that make 100,000 or more is not a normal nigga.
He is normal still.
No, he's not.
Can you say that again?
He's not an average man. The average man don't make that much money.
My brother literally had when we lived in Charlotte, my brother had a bitch take the Greyhound bus from Ann Arbor to Charlotte, North Carolina.
What you said? You said to say what?
She had no problem. He had never fucked her. Like this her shit. This nigga left this bitch at home with me all day and went to work, and she did not come out of the room.
What you said to say what?
Bitches do like y'all get way more attention than y'all really are trying to admit.
Nah, I don't.
Man.
Women are very forward with y'all.
Like he said, women get more attention
Man,
than
you saying that? That's real shit.
Because I see it.
Hey,
I
you
see it all the time.
Oh,
My male friends always coming to me
Get a
with
little bit of attention.
Yeah,
a lot of bit of attention.
Get a little bit of attention.
A lot of
We not
it.
saying we
But
don't
women-
get it.
a
We
lot
saying
of
that y'all
it.
get more.
Women can get some dick way quicker than they can get some coochie.
How?
What you mean? How?
Right.
Y'all can get y'all got
We
y'all.
can't just go to the club and say you come here, I'm gonna fuck you.
Yeah,
We can't do that.
Hey, listen, wear a
So
certain
you-
type of outfit.
anything she do, listen, you tell any nigga that you want to fuck.
Right.
You know, think about it.
We can't
But
just
y'all
do that.
got a starting lineup. Y'all got the buttheads. Y'all got y'all old reliables, old faithfuls. You got the bitch
We ain't
that's
got
gonna
them.
come when you
No,
call.
no.
A couple, at least two.
That's what they gonna be. And they
At
just always
least
around.
two. Regardless, so much.
Listen,
So much.
listen, even they get fed up with saying they want a man in a relationship. After so long, they change over, they turn on a new leaf.
Listen, I'm tired of just going around and
Right,
around.
you know what I'm saying? I'm looking for a relationship now. I'm
Right.
looking for me a man.
That's what
I changed my ways.
What is it?
I'll change. Right.
It's way more easy.
When
for
you
a
start
woman-
this shit? See what a guy now.
It's
Man,
his time.
get the fuck out of here.
Hey, listen. Every story you make, a nigga try
damn,
to
Jesus
talk
gave
to
me the reason for the season with this.
you. Every store you go to the market, wherever you go, a nigga try to talk to you.
Yeah.
I guarantee you it's 3 to 4 or 5 niggas approaching you. Guarantee. That's a guarantee. Ain't no
I feel like it's
5,
not
6
equal
women
because
approaching you.
niggas are just-
But you,
Women are just as thirsty as me.
No, but ain't no 5 or 6 approaching no nigga.
And most women, most women want men to approach them anyway.
I don't have a problem with
That's
approaching
for
a man.
sure.
I do not have
See,
a
my
problem. I've
thing
never
is-
had a problem with approaching a man.
I get attention, period, but I don't. It's not like that. Like a woman get attention though. Every nigga they mama thirsty.
But I mean,
Them niggas thirsty as hell.
you gotta think about it.
That's how they
Niggas
see
that live with their mama, it be creepy niggas. But what you doing, niggas. Like, it don't be, that. It don't be that. I'm saying.
No, listen. It's easy for yourself, woman.
Okay. All right. During sex, your significant other calls you a different name.
Oh shit.
Do you immediately stop?
What?
Or do you finish? Do you get your nut and
Oh,
then
No.
have
No,
the conversation?
No.
Be honest.
No, look, I'm gonna tell you something.
You wanna tell a story? Come on, story.
I might choke you a little bit harder. And I'm about to dig deep to the back of your soul to make sure you don't cry.
Now hold on.
I'm gonna make sure that you
Who
never about that
is
name again.
that?
I'm gonna make you throw that whole name up. I'm gonna make you throw it up.
I said drinks too, Miss Bill.
Punishment.
I said drink.
damn.
I'll slide it in. Like, but I'm very flirtatious.
Ain't no being nice and slow strolling.
Right.
I'm about to
Flirting
punish
is
all
not-
punishment. Like, you said what?
That's my
I
shit.
don't know. You said what? I'm about to go all the way in. All punishment.
Say, you can't be
I wanna
fucking
see
her brain.
I'm
dry
straight.
tears of joy.
I'm straight. You get the fuck out.
Oh, no.
Damn, so she.
I'm about to fuck the brains out you. You gotta go.
Yo.
I'm about to make sure I fuck you till you can't walk.
let's go.
Can't
I'm
put her
about to
clothes
hit it
on?
to the point you can't walk. Guaranteed.
Damn, so you just
Till you
fuck
can't
the
walk.
bitch
Cut you
cripple.
off.
And
That's
y'all
it.
putting the bitch out with her pussy out and everything.
For sure.
Just get the fuck out.
Call a liver, call a nigga, or I don't give a shit.
Why
Whatever.
don't you say your significant other?
I mean, it's your woman, and she called.
You gotta go though. You gotta get to that room.
out the room.
It's
Do
your-
she got to leave the house?
It's your
Just
woman.
house.
Hold on.
That's in the oven.
It's your. It's open. It's still open. The baby home. You ain't tripping.
But I mean,
I mean, so
She
well,
said-
so that don't mean that she cheating. What if she just thought about a nigga? You know what I'm saying?
That's the
Like,
same thing as cheating.
it's not. It's not the same thing. She may think somebody is attractive.
If he got deep in your brain,
He attracted to her.
something strange, bro.
He may be, flirting with her a little bit.
Something
Something
strange.
strange.
If he that deep in your brain, something strange. I ain't gonna lie to
Something
you.
strange up there, yeah.
She said, hell no, my cat.
Yeah, that's
sorry,
real.
that ain't happening.
It's cool. I mean, you ain't mine. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't screaming my shit all the way in and out, shit. You just
Yeah,
get
could
out
be.
here.
I mean, I can't. You call me somebody else, it's a whole ass rap.
I'm so snatching.
I be trying my best not to fight these days. So, we ain't no butt naked conversations or none of that shit. But
Yeah, I mean,
my vagina is completely
Tell
to
me.
heart.
that's the same thing. Cause my baby just had a question.
I'm gonna get soft as a taco, baby. So,
How y'all feel?
it's gonna be very possible if you do some shit like that.
Damn sure. But for the women though, like women wise,
No.
how would y'all feel? The
Nah.
nigga hitting that coochie, you know what I'm saying?
We already automatically
You're
think
talking
y'all
about-
fucking other
He
bitches
thinking it like,
anyway, even
damn,
when you
oh
not.
shit, damn, Becky.
We feel like, it's some bitches raiding the motherfucking wing or whatever.
That's y'all.
If you
Y'all
fuck
got-
around and call me another bitch name, no.
That's just some dumb shit, bro.
No. Like, no.
You gotta get stupid motherfuckers.
See what I'm saying? But he said no, you can't deal with that.
I can't.
It's cut to all.
I am not
So,
emotionally sound enough.
10 years in, you couldn't know time.
You see how you had to throw that
Yeah.
decade in that
That's-
bitch?
Man, that's
Just
a
a
lie.
decade, you know what I'm
Decade.
saying?
We gonna talk.
That's still deep though.
It's deep.
Because
Woo.
if they call you somebody else's name, that mean you
My
that pussy.
trust.
Where he gets beat off the motherfucker.
Cause
Yeah.
like,
That's what that person
that-
really wrote.
men
Yeah,
and women
that's
are
it.
selfish as fuck. Like, let's be clear. We are selfish as fuck. Women we want y'all to want us. And y'all don't want us to think about a dick outside.
But listen,
You know what I'm saying? Like, you do not want us
I don't know.
to-
I can't handle it.
how can a man
I ain't gonna
feel?
lie, I can't handle it.
How can a man feel
I
masculine?
ain't never had a dick like yours, babe.
How can a man feel masculine after the fact that you don't call him another nigga name? What he gonna do
I mean,
after
but
that?
that don't have shit to do with you.
So what he gonna do after that?
Still be a nigga,
Hey,
still be the strong
damn
nigga.
show.
Not with you.
Still be that guy.
Damn
Like,
show when a nigga real confident. Like,
she
damn,
just had a,
I'm King Kong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just call me somebody else.
a little
Like,
dream.
I'm just damn weird shit on this motherfucker call me somebody else, man. I know he ain't doing it.
Yeah.
It don't necessarily mean that he or she is cheating.
Female better, she might not, she better not do it to the wrong niggas. You might not make it.
You mean?
Hey,
Don't do that.
Hey, she. Some niggas' egos be struggling real low,
some
baby.
niggas too emotional.
Yeah.
What you say, bitch? Who you calling me? Who you in this motherfucker?
But how would you feel? Like, you mid-stroke, you got your good hip rhythm going, and she call you another nigga? Like,
That and it makes it even worse, like you said, it's just
yeah.
sometimes. That's a good plus. That's just like you said, oh girl left my man because they ain't gonna get cookies. That's shit like that. 14 years you left out the cookies.
But it was more than
That's
that.
all she did. That was just.
He never considered her in all of the 14 years.
I'm saying though, in 10 years you get the pussy on the anniversary and then she call you, the nigga she work with name and you
But she been kind of fine. He be flirting with her a little bit. But she ain't never had, you know what I'm saying? They make her own shit and they don't have anything. And for a lot of times, like I said, y'all forget us. Y'all will not acknowledge us the same. Because once you get us, A lot of people don't do it, and women do it too. You don't do the same thing that you did to get the man to keep the man, and vice versa. So once y'all feel like, okay, she good, she locked and loaded, you don't do the same shit. You do not keep that same fucking energy. But this nigga, he coming with all the energy, and where I don't give a fuck about him, it still feels good because I'm being acknowledged.
And that's where I don't know. I don't remember what he said, but like he said, a man said, I'm shy. He said, I'm your nigga. I'm that nigga you call when your best friend needs some bail money and she got locked up. I'm that nigga you call when your son need a haircut. I'm your nigga. That's your husband. I'm your nigga.
I need my husband to be all
It's a difference. You know what I'm talking about?
Be all inclusive.
It was in the open relationship.
My thing is,
He gave her.
don't play with
He
me.
gave her
There ain't
permission.
no
Listen.
such thing as an open
They was in an open relationship because he done cheated on her so many times. She
Just
was
don't
looking
play with
bad.
me, baby. I
Listen,
ain't one of them.
he said, fuck it. He said, fuck it. We're gonna be in an open relationship. She go fuck the nigga she selling weed to. Now she falling for this nigga because he fucking her. Like he said, he doing the shit that you saying the man ain't doing because he got in all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he getting in her head. Niggas know when a bitch is lacking.
But he dropped some gems on her.
Lacking,
He
like
dropped gems on her.
y'all will pick up on what she may be missing at home just from conversation. You know what I'm saying?
That's a sap aspect. That's a sap aspect.
A who?
Sap aspect.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we talked about Megan Tory. She said they was going there.
They was going at it.
That's crazy. I don't think he shot her, man.
So what? Meg was mad that she was letting Tory fuck or something?
No, Megan's mad because
Supposedly
he's
he was
still.
drunk. Shot her.
Yeah, he was drunk. First of all,
Sorry, man.
Why they get into it?
because Meg got him off. Like, I'm sure she, like, went the fuck in
What's wrong
on
with
some
it? Hey.
disrespectful shit. Like, you sure, motherfucker? And he was on some whole shit. It's now he even out of his mouth said, you know, where I fucked up is I was fucking you and your girl. And you know what I'm saying? You was mad about that, but you know what I'm saying, now you're doing too much.
Right.
Which ain't no such thing as I'm doing too much because you fucking me and my girl.
But you noticed though.
No, she didn't know it at the time. It all came out that night. So whatever the fuck she said to him to get him to 10, and he a little nigga.
So what he shoot her with? Suppose.
A little bitty tutu or some shit.
She's
Like,
talking about I love you.
some little shit. Some little shit.
He did not shoot her.
Some little shit. And Meg ain't no little bitch.
He did not shoot her.
I said, how you get shot in the foot with
And I have seen the little nigga syndrome. Because physical therapy.
She got that bionic
She ain't give a fucking. She did not get hit her Achilles.
He did not shoot that woman.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Who shot her?
so who shot her? Because the girl didn't. Kylie didn't shoot her.
She got that beard out there.
No.
That nigga shot her.
That nigga said, I don't know.
That nigga shot her. I think he got on some.
Listen,
I'm hot.
I just want to know the
Bitch, you
truth.
got.
Who did what?
Ms. Griffin said the story just seems so sketchy all over the place now.
Yeah, it is.
I just want to know the truth.
Well, allegedly her friend. It's been a couple stories saying Meg be tripping when she drunk.
Yeah.
I can believe
Cardi
it.
She
said
drinks
that
a
shit.
lot.
I don't know.
She
Y'all gotta
feel
think
like
about
she
she young. Her mother just died like 2 years ago.
That's
That
no
bitch-
excuse.
Listen.
That's no excuse.
What? Would y'all get this nigga Kanye all the motherfucker? Oh, he lost
Kanye
his
was
mom.
drugged.
When he,
That's a
Kanye
different
was
girl.
drugged.
no, he lost his mama and he lost his mind.
Yeah.
Same thing for her. She a young, impressionable ass, sexual ass
That
woman
nigga ain't lose
in
his mind.
this industry.
Kanye-
Oh, he lost
No,
his
he
mind.
woke up. That nigga woke up. They ain't
And Megan is the same way.
No, she not.
She lost her
No,
mama.
no,
She don't know
she
what
not.
the
No,
fuck.
she's not. This man is still doing what she's told.
But that don't. She doing what she told by the people that's in place for her. But emotionally, she ain't
She
shit.
knew what she was getting herself into.
Hold up. You think she knew she was getting into with this nigga?
Listen, she knew when she took that oath what time it was.
What?
You talking about some Kanye? Yeah, yes. Kanye was fucked up over that shit because he didn't think that would happen. He wasn't. His third eye wasn't open. That nigga ain't know. But when it happened, guess what? Beep, beep, beep. Now he all fucked up in the head. Now him and Jay-Z beef. All of a sudden, him and Jay beef when they was tight, thick as thieves.
Fucking retarded.
Now he retarded.
Now he intelligent, but she gotta pay attention.
Very smart. Jeez.
Boy, just billionaire, man,
Are
for
you
a reason.
serious? So his mama died. He started acting funny. Him and Jay-Z fall out. It's reported that he was in the hospital and got slip something. He get out the hospital on some I'm woke Kanye type shit. Now he retarded.
That's what happened.
What you mean?
Everything he did was for attention. He smart.
Boy, nah. Lose his mama. That ain't make him no attention. That made him hate the fact that he took that oath.
Kanye knew what he doing.
I'm talking about the mama.
Kanye, he lost a big part of himself. I'm not exactly sure about like no drugs and none of that shit. But
Listen, man. Listen.
You already know me, Tristan.
it's the
Listen. They took that man mama and he wasn't happy. Well, that's neither here nor there.
I've been mad.
We ain't gonna talk about how Tristan just like to say AIDS came out of thin air. They jumped to a baboon's ass.
No. That shit's man-made.
No, he don't want to hear that. He don't want to hear that shit.
not here for that.
That's not what he want to hear.
You already know how I get down.
But so we got what, 10 minutes. You talking about facts? Nah, man, there ain't no motherfucking facts, bro. I keep telling you, we had this conversation plenty of times in the morning, bro. The animal did not eat no grass, and the bacteria formed in his body, and AIDS was made. I keep telling you that shit, man.
Man, it was made
I
in
keep
the
telling you that
laboratory.
shit, man.
That man was fucking that animal.
Now listen. Since you tell my son
That's what happened.
AIDS was fucking made in an animal.
That man was
What about that motherfucking truck that just spilled over and all the monkeys fell out? The monkeys they was going to take the state test, and they said the white lady went up there trying to pet one, and the motherfucker bit it, and a couple of days later she died. What you got to say about that? You want to tell me it's fake or is it real? Is that fake or is it real? They had a laboratory. Listen, they had a laboratory full of monkeys that they was shipping to another state to do some type of new test on. Listen, miraculously, the truck. Listen, miraculously, the 18-wheeler tips over. Listen. Listen, miraculously, the 18-wheeler tips over and the monkeys are exposed. I'm not making this shit up, man.
If I'm lying, I'm flying.
You hear me? Do you hear me? And I ain't levitating, nigga. Here. I ain't levitating. I'm still grounded.
I'm not doing this with them.
Anywho,
Listen.
just read, don't listen to me. I have no idea. Of course you don't. Because you on their side. You think AIDS was made in an animal. Of course you don't.
So, hey, just a quick disclaimer. The thoughts and views of Raja Nelson do not reflect those of Roller What's the Hold Up podcast as a whole in general. Okay, these are individualized thoughts and no opinions. Carry on.
Anywho.
Carry on.
You said you were making this shit up.
Because listen.
So Monday is my birthday. But smoke out is Friday, March 4th.
Y'all better get y'all tickets.
Yeah.
That whole waiting to the last minute
He
shit.
said the disclaimer is appreciated.
Okay, I just have to let it be known. Everybody not saying it, okay? Probably try to own his own some shit.
Smoke out next Friday, March 4th. Grab the tickets. It's going down. Black motherfuckers like always wait till the last minute. Get a ticket. Oh, is there any tickets left?
It's gonna be an exclusive location. There will be food. There will be 420 vendors, games, music. It's gonna be a vibe. If y'all came to this party last year, y'all know it sold out and it's slapped. And this year it's gonna be even better and more family oriented. Where you know what I'm saying he can
Smoke
really
weed.
kick it with y'all.
It's almost sold out again, y'all.
And it's gonna be so because once the
Almost
tickets
sold
are
out.
gone, let me tell
We
you,
got 18 slots left, I think.
They
18.
are
Okay, go.
gone. There is no making exception. Nobody gives a fuck how many times you text his phone. Once the
We get to
tickets is
smoke
gone,
weed.
they gone.
We get to smoke weed.
Okay?
We'll smoke a lot of weed.
So get your tickets now while they're on sale.
Yeah, that shit was $25. Get your shit.
And you will get your money's worth. You're gonna get your money's worth.
$25. Motherfuckers, tax time ballers, you price with motherfuckers got y'all money. Hey, y'all like to smoke weed. Y'all weed head. Y'all know
Man, we
fuck
ain't trying to y'all body, you know what I'm saying? Just come on now.
Man,
Come
fun.
support.
Good time. Gonna have some food for y'all. Gonna have some edibles and,
Merch, of course, will be there.
merchandise, you know, do a little shit, you know. Get them tickets, man. Go get them tickets.
Post the link in the comments. And of course, y'all can go to his page. It's on his page as well, the Eventbrite link. Closing thoughts before.
Love y'all. Be safe. Every day you wake up. It's a better one.
Stay positive.
Rest in peace, Kyra. Happy birthday. I'm gonna take my last shot. That'll be 3, right?
Every day ain't never the same. Today struggles like tomorrow. That's right.
I'm gonna do something.
Oh,
I
man.
made 3 drinks.
You turn 25.